most accurate. Now your TV5 First Alert forecast.
Good Sunday morning, mid-Michigan. We're still seeing some impacts from that snow lingering across portions of mid-Michigan, but it has since moved out of the area. And here's some of the total reports that we've seen thus far. This is as of 8:30, and most of the snow has come to an end now, but we might see a few additional reports filter in here. Midland, 7 inches. Peck there in the thumb, 6.5. We're at 6.2 there in Saginaw, and a lot of other folks getting around 4 to 5 inches across much of mid-Michigan. So currently looking very much in line with our forecast. We'll have detailed verification on that coming up later. Here's a look outside of Birch Run, where you can see that we still have some snow-covered roadways there as of 9 o'clock. So it is possible that moving forward, we still see those impacts continuing because, of course, this is 75 and there is still snow out there. So it'll just take some time for the road crews, which are doing a good job, just some more time to get that taken care of. And traffic is moving a little bit slower out there, as you can see. So just plan on a few extra minutes if you do have to travel out there this morning. And your first alert pinpoint Doppler live from MBS is showing us that the majority of that steady state snow is starting to move out of the area, and we're just going to be left with some showers lingering as we go into the rest of today. It is also possible that we add in a few showers coming off of the lake, going into the later morning hours and then into the afternoon. And most of these will be focused just to the north of the bay, potentially down into the Tri-Cities and then into the tip of the thumb there as well. The other important factor to talk about here is our temperatures staying below freezing all day. And as you can see, we're cloudy all day. So that means no sun and no warm temperatures to cause that snow to melt. So unless roads are actually treated or plowed, we won't be seeing any improvement from the weather itself. So we also have that snow sticking around for some time. So it'll be perfect for the kiddos to go out and play in that snow over the next few days. So as far as moving forward into the forecast, as we go into this evening, a few more showers will be possible really for much of mid-Michigan, but it's going to be a very small chance for a brief week shower or flurry moving forward. And then as we go into tomorrow morning, we do look to be mostly on the dry side. Again, still possible that we see a few lingering impacts going into Monday morning, but I expect just about all of our major and most of our secondary roads to be improved by then. But again, we are on the cloudy side, cool side for us. We spend most of your Monday on the cool side, only getting into those teens for those high temperatures. A few of us might be able to nudge into those low 20s. But as we go into the overnight hours, here's the big story for us. We have those clear skies. And at night, during the winter, especially when we have fresh snow on the ground, we really need those clouds to hold in any of that heat that we gain during the day. The clouds act like a blanket. So when we don't have that blanket, we're really cooling down. Temperatures way down into those lower single digits. I do think it's going to be pretty possible for a few areas to even get down into the low negatives for us, especially with that fresh snow out there across mid-Michigan. So it's going to be a cold night as we go into early Tuesday morning. Plan on bundling up. And here's why. Not only do we have the fresh snow and those clear skies on the way, but there's also a lot of cold air to our north and west that'll be transitioning into Michigan as we go into the next few days. We're looking at -31 up there in International Falls, Minnesota. And that's the actual temperature. That's not the feels like. That's the actual temperature. Thankfully, we won't be getting quite that cold, but we do have the chance for those overnight temperatures, again, to get down into those lower single digits and potentially even a few negatives in there as well. This is the 7-day forecast, and notice that we do lose the chances for snow as we go through much of the 7-day here, potentially until next weekend and into next week. And we also have those temperatures during the daytime only getting up into those low to mid 20s, a few days even stuck into the teens there as well. Overnight, most of these days getting us down into the single digits. We also have the chance for a few of these days to get down into the negatives.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.